ISTEM News. I'm Denzel. Breaking news! Indian officials discovered a huge mysterious ball which fell on a village in the northern state. A big chunk of unknown object fell on Wazirpur Badli village with a huge bang, startling villagers on Saturday. It was a very heavy thing of ice which dropped from the sky early on Saturday morning. There was a big bang and people ran out of village from their home to find out what had happened. The local newspaper also reported that the residents sneaked a few pieces into their clothes and stored in their refrigerators at home. A senior official of the Indian Meteorological Department who examined a small sample said the projectile was definitely not a meteorological phenomenon, just a bunch of human waste. There's a short clip from a witness, Will. Let's take a look.
Saturday morning, Ben! What? It is rock. It is ice. It is cool. Let me take some to home.
Hello everyone, I'm Kelly. How long would you wait in line for a lottery ticket if the jackpot were $1.6 billion? US Lottery Mega Millions jackpot reached $1.6 billion. The United States once again set off a lottery hunt. On the border between California and Nevada, a long crowd of people lined up for more than 2 hours just to buy the $2 lottery ticket. The high price indicates that the winning rate is extremely low, and we can also find the chance unstable. By the way, just as Mark Cuban suggested to the winner of the $1.6 billion ticket, if you are not happy yesterday, you will not be happy tomorrow. The lottery jackpot brings money, which is not about happiness. Our motivation to buy tickets and our attitude toward bills have already determined whether we can really reap the happiness.
Today's news: why are dogs so loyal? There is no denying that the dog's most defining trait is their loyalty. You can see the evidence in your own dog, who is delighted when you return home from work and greet you as if they haven't seen you for a long time. If that is not deep loyalty, we don't know what it is. So, what makes a loyalty dog? There are several theories on where the dog loyalty comes from and why it is so deep. First, you give them food. The simplest explanation for a dog's loyalty is that you give them food and shelter. Your dog is grateful for the essential of life that you provide, and so is loyalty to you. According to National Geography, domestic dogs are descended from wolves, which man once took in and tamed with shelter and food in return for them acting as guard dogs. This relationship remains in your dog's gene, and their loyalty is a byproduct of it. The second, dogs' emotion brain are highly developed. In 2005, Science Direct held an experiment on canine behavior, found out that dogs' emotion brain could release the same amount of stress hormone, adrenaline cortisol, as human being when a stranger came close. Human being has already noticed the behavior of dogs defining their territory, and thus choose dog to guard their property since ancient time. As time passed, people these days misunderstood their behavior as a symbol of loyalty. Last, dogs are pack animals. Loyalty in a pack is crucial. In order for a pack to survive in the wild, their members must work together to overcome dangers. Trusting, cooperating, and putting the pack's interests first are all a natural part of surviving. It will explain why dogs often put their own lives in danger to protect their owners. This is the end of today's news. Thank you very much.
As more and more families use smart door locks such as fingerprint door lock and facial recognition door lock, people are paying more attention to the safety and reliability. In October 29th, State Market Regulatory Administration found that these smart door locks have a high level of risk, especially the function of face recognition and remote control. According to an experimental result, there are several hidden dangers in the identification of proximity card as well as in the aspect of password logic, security, and electromagnetic interference. With an increasing number of families and companies use such smart locks as door locks, this issue cannot be ignored. Not only are the electronic locks dangerous, but the physical locks also have security risks. Some people even uploaded a video on how to open a physical lock on YouTube. So in my opinion, it's a good method to combine smart locks and physical locks, which can effectively increase the difficulty of unlocking.